Right off the bat, I need to admit something. This speech project is going to be the hardest one for me because its goal is facial expressions and body language. And if you know me, or even if you don't know me, and if you just observe me for the next few minutes, you'll realize that I am inherently a nervous person. I'm constantly inside my own head, and I can't get out of my head for long enough to realize that I need to change my face or make some gestures. But this is my 5th time doing this, so surely you think that I would have figured it out by now. But unfortunately not. My personality still has a software update pending. CC Evaluator and fellow Cavaliers. People usually describe themselves by listing out their strengths and skills. And for the longest time, I thought that my only strength was intelligence. Now don't get me wrong, I am not some brilliant mind or some straight A smart overachiever. I only say this because I was not excellent or perfectly good at anything else. Sure, I can draw a decent picture and I can sing in an alright pitch. I can also dance if no one is watching, and I can give speeches without a powerful delivery. None of these things feel polished enough for me to call it a skill. So you can understand that I am not the best person to be giving a speech focused on facial expressions and body language, but that is not going to stop me today. Because you see, some of the most exhilarating experiences I've had is when I threw myself into the ring, when I did it with my heart in my throat. Yes, I fear being seen, but all of the times I loudly announced my existence were great for me. So therefore, I got used to repeatedly putting myself into situations that are mind-numbingly nerve-wracking, to the point where my own brain is confused. Woman, are you nervous or are you not? I used to think that the nervousness, the anxiety, the awkwardness all meant that I couldn't do those things point blank, that I should let the people good at it to do it. But then I found that when I went ahead and did it anyway, everything was fine and people even welcomed it. So therefore, I came to love the very mediocre, not so perfect parts of myself as well. This might explain why my comfort movies are the movies that you will find to be slightly embarrassing, really average, and definitely not perfect. Like Twilight, the movie about sparkly vampires. And also Alvin and the Chipmunks. Those squeaky voices singing pop songs speak to me on a different level. And it's the very weirdness and cringe that is so comforting to me, because I'm reminded that life doesn't have to be perfect for us to enjoy it or for it to mean something to us. But this doesn't make it any easier. It is terrifying to be mediocre, even you'll admit. We don't want to sing loudly because we're scared our voice doesn't sound like glass. We don't dance unless we're really good. We don't paint or draw unless it's good enough to sell for money. We don't tell someone we love them because we're scared our voice would shake when we say it. But life is not about holding ourselves back from enjoying the things we love because we're not good at it. I say that we should scream that song at the top of our lungs, off key, dance really, really badly, like a spider on a hot plate. Laugh obnoxiously and loud with your friends in public, especially if you don't see them often. Confess your love to that person, even if your voice shakes, and cry big, ugly tears. Please, for the love of everything, just live imperfectly. If you think about it, we have started to businessify our humanity, only doing things 100% correctly. We've turned our hobbies into projects that must be optimized. We've turned our friendships into algorithmic matches with SWOT analyses. If someone isn't your hyper-curated, perfect match soulmate friend, we don't invest our time, emotions, and effort. And I felt sick of it. So I thought that I should come here today with my trembling hands, imperfect gestures, and with a face that has probably not changed expressions even once, to celebrate something that we never applaud: mediocrity. I'm here to celebrate the courage it takes to do the thing without being great at it, to be seen without being perfect, and to live without being spectacular. So if you remember nothing else from me today, which is very possible because I barely remember half of what I'm saying, just remember that in a world that is obsessed with the extraordinary, sometimes the bravest thing we can do is to let ourselves be ordinary. Life is too short to be scared of being mediocre. Life is too short to be scared of being human. That's it.